What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Josh. So if you guys ever traded Forex, then you know that there is a lot of different techniques and strategies out there that just promise to make you money. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff even matters if you just don't understand the key fundamental terms that Forex traders use. So today we'll be discussing a few key terms that you must understand in order to be profitable on these Forex charts. I know as traders, we can be a bit eager to make money just because we understand the power of trading and how easy it is to make money from Forex. But in order to be able to have the most consistent profit, it's important that you have a game plan. Having a game plan just comes with understanding every single concept of the markets. You cannot expect to be profitable just based on basic knowledge. You definitely have to expand your knowledge on Forex to really understand what's going on, because once you do, you will be able to apply that knowledge to the charts, and then that's when you'll start seeing yourself make a lot more money. That's why it's so important that we take notes, because it's easy to really just sit there and listen and act like we understand what's going on, but the concept won't be fully grasped by the individual until you write it down. You know what I mean? You won't be able to fully grasp the concept until you write it down on paper and you're able to take mental notes on paper, so it'll make sense to you later and not just right now. You have something to fall back on when you're on these charts. So, you know, the education will really pay you at the end of the day. Like I said, we need to focus on the education versus just trying to make the money, because with the education, we will make the money. So that's why I'm creating this video for you guys, so that I can show y'all how to really understand what's going on. Because I've been trading for about 2 years now, and I'm not just gonna sit here and say I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm not even a thousandaire yet, you know what I mean? But I have made money from Forex, and you know, and I will continue to make a lot of money from Forex. It just comes with time and everything like that. So I make these videos just to teach you guys about what's going on. So I'm experiencing different things with this channel, so you guys just kind of stick around with me. You know, make sure you thumbs up the video, subscribe, and everything like that. It's your boy Jai. We about to get started. So just getting into the presentation, y'all know I love putting together these slides for y'all just because it's a little bit easier for me to give out this information and teach you guys what's actually going on. So that's why I like these little slides, because, you know, it's just easier for me to distribute the information. So, you know, today we'll be going over these terms right here. We're just going over these 4 terms, but we're not really going into depth. We're just kind of just basically touching the topic so we can actually understand each term and what they mean, you know. So just getting started. When you're in the market, you'll hear traders talking about longs and shorts. So basically, a long in the market is when stock investors are looking for prices to go upwards. So this means that stocks are being bought. So if you hear a lot of people start talking, oh, go long on Euro USD or go long on GBP JPY, that just means that they are looking for that price to go up. 9 times out of 10, that price is low, and they kind of want it to go long, or they want it to go up. You know what I mean? So that's when the stocks are being bought. And the opposite is for with stocks, or I'm sorry, with shorts. A short in the market is when the exchange rate prices are looking to drop. So this means that investors are looking for sales. You know, they want the prices to shoot down. So we look for sales when we talk about shorts. So another important thing that you guys want to understand, I feel like this is the most important out of all 4 terms, but you know, this one right here, the daily range is basically the highs and lows for each of the day. So investors use daily range to dictate how much an exchange rate price will change, you know. So we use those daily ranges to place sales, sales or buys, just based on the daily range of that day and where we are at a certain period of time on that day. You know what I mean? So The daily range is very important when trading because it just helps you find better entry points. So one of the third terms that you may need to understand, that you definitely will need to understand, is retest. So retest is a term used in trading that refers to price reversing in a certain direction after a breakout. So, and I know you're probably wondering, what is a breakout? That's actually the next term that you're gonna need to understand. But retesting, investors look for a retest to be able to decide which way prices will continue. So a retest, it happens after a breakout. So before that retest happens, we want to look for a breakout and a retest back into that area from the breakout, right? So what is a breakout? So breakouts are used to identify which way the price will continue to move, you know? So if an investor is placing trades, they typically want to look for breakouts to happen in order to be able to place trades. Because like I said, those breakouts are the best entry points for your trades. So you'll typically see these investors wait until price retest and then break out of a certain level to actually get into that trade and make money. And like I said, guys, this was just going over the terms. Hopefully you wrote down the information, you know, somewhere you have it wrote down on your notebook, just a note card or something, so you can actually process the information. So I'm about to pull a chart up just to kind of go over the 4 terms so you can see it for yourself on an actual chart. What's up, guys? So we're actually on SPX 500. This is the stock for the top 500 companies over the United States. So I'm just going to use this chart to kind of break down these terms for you guys, because if you were to understand these terms, then you would see how these prices work out, and then you would start understanding how to make money. So longing and shorting, that's where we get to our certain levels in the market. We want to worry about longing and shorting. That's kind of like our last step. It's just important to understand longs and shorts so you can see which way these prices are going actually. So when we're on these charts, we would look at certain levels. We would want to look from in the past because we really don't know what's going on to this right side. So we really want to look from left to right and then eventually to left to right and then right to left, if that makes sense. So if we look from left to right, we know that this is a strong area right here, right? So if we break above this level, that's where those breakouts come in at. We talked about breakouts. If we break above this level, then that just shows you that we want to typically go long. You know what I mean? We want to typically go long. And from there, that's where we retest where the distribution happened. You see what I'm saying? We went back, we distributed to the downside, and we started retesting in this area that we shot up from. So from there, if we don't break above this level and we break below this level, right here where the breakout went up, then we know to typically look for that second breakdown or that breakout to go downwards, because we know that it tested this area, it retested that area, and it continued to make the initial move that it made. So once you really start to understand the breakouts, the terminologies, you will be able to apply that knowledge onto your charts and see yourself make some good money. So now hopefully you guys got a better understanding of these key terms. And remember, I was telling you it's very important to understand these key terms just because, you know, this is the terminology that is used in trading. You know what I mean? You can ask any of the top investors, the top stock investors, and they will tell you that, yes, they will confirm that these terms are terms that you hear every day in these markets. You know what I mean? So it's important as retail traders, and it's important that we start to grasp this concept so we can really start making ourselves some good money. You know what I mean? That's the difference between a pro trader and just a rookie trader, and that just comes down to basic education. So the more we do that education, the more we learn about what's going on, the more money we'll make. So yeah, like I said, guys, just make sure you guys are doing the notes, you know what I'm saying, taking down the notes. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video. Like I said, I'm trying to get real freaky with this channel, so just show your boys some love, subscribe to the page. We get into a bag this year, so just make sure we doing everything we can in our power to take our step to that next step, you know what I mean? Because it's steps, it's levels to this shit, you know what I mean? So we really gotta be able to do that for ourselves. So it's your boy Jai, and I am out.